Hey guys, and welcome to the video. So, are you one of those people who don't like vegetables? In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to eat more veg if you don't like them, and also why you might not like them. So let's get into the video. Right, so there are two main reasons why people often avoid eating vegetables. Number one is the taste, and number two is the texture. So the reasons for not liking the taste and texture can be explained by a number of different things. So it could be that when you were younger, you were not given vegetables, so you never developed the taste for them. It could be that you were forced to have vegetables, so you developed an adverse reaction, so you avoided them from then on. It could be that you're genetically predisposed to not like bitter flavours. It could be that when you were in the womb, we know that your mother's eating behaviour can affect your taste as well. So if your mother didn't eat many vegetables, then that could have affected your liking for vegetables as well. The good thing is though, we know that we can change all these things. So this video is going to be about how to like vegetables, how to eat more veg. So first of all, we tend to group vegetables all into one category and say, oh, I don't like vegetables, I don't enjoy eating them, I just don't like them. However, that's like saying, I don't like ice cream because I don't like chocolate. There's more than just chocolate ice cream. You've got strawberry ice cream, bubblegum ice cream, loads of different flavours. It's the same with vegetables. There's so many different vegetables out there, I can guarantee that you have not tried all vegetables. Every vegetable has its unique taste. Some are more bitter, some are more sweet, some are in between. They all have different tastes and textures. So just be aware of that to start with. So quickly, before I go into how to like vegetables more, I'd like to quickly just go over why vegetables are so important. So firstly, they're full of vitamins and minerals, so they're so important to your health. Number two is they're very voluminous for the amount of calories you get. So they keep you full without actually giving you many calories. So they're really good for weight loss. They're also full of fibre and things like that, which contribute to your gut health. But overall, they are just nutritious and keep you full without giving you like a big dent in your calorie allowance for the day. So big plus for vegetables. So how to go about liking vegetables more, eating more vegetables. The first thing you want to think about is just accept or agree that you're going to start eating more vegetables. So that's the first stage. Just tell yourself, yes, I want to eat more vegetables. Admit to yourself, because if you've got in your mind that you don't want to, then you're never going to try them, you're never going to do it. So that's the first stage. Admit, be open, say, yes, I'm open to trying more vegetables. And then just be open to trying lots of different vegetables. So like I said, there are lots of different flavours and textures out there. No vegetable is the same. So there's a big chance you will find one that you like. And once you find the vegetable you like, that's kind of your route into eating more vegetables. You've got one you like, so you can start incorporating that more into your diet. And then start looking for others as well. And the trick is just to eat something. So something is always better than nothing. So just a nibble is better than not eating vegetables at all. So trying lots of little bits of vegetables and seeing what you might enjoy or what you might be open to eating more is a really good thing. But also be aware to change your taste, to accept new flavours. It takes a little while for your tongue or your taste buds to evolve, so often a few weeks. So if you try a vegetable once and don't like it, sometimes just persevere, try a little bit every day, and over time, I guarantee that you will start to taste it differently, and you may even start to enjoy eating it. A good example there is beer. So often when people take their first sip of beer, it's horrible, disgusting and bitter. But over time, because it's culturally accepted to drink it, and you you experiment more than once, you start to enjoy it. And maybe it isn't the flavour that initially grabs you, maybe it's the effects it gets. But then you start to associate those effects with the flavour and you start to enjoy it overall. So the same goes for vegetables. Maybe you won't enjoy them as much as something else, but the benefits you get from eating them, you'll then start to associate with the whole vegetable and then start to enjoy them more. So like I said in the beginning, it's the taste and the texture which often put people off eating more veg. So what we can do is we can hide, we can mask, and we can bind vegetables in different foods to try and disguise that taste and the texture to get more vegetables into your diet. One acronym I like is the 3 S's, so soups, smoothies and sauces. So you can hide veg in soups, you can hide them in sauces and smoothies very easily. It changes the texture, and often as well the flavour is hidden by the other flavours of the food. So especially in smoothies where you might have something sweet combined with, say, spinach, or in a sauce, a tomatoey flavour, or that's a vegetable in itself, but mixed in with some other vegetables. And in, what's the other one? Soups. Yes, soups often have a variety of different vegetables, from, say, tomatoes to mushrooms to, I don't know, potatoes and carrots, things like that. But you could also combine vegetables that you're not quite sure about with things that you do know that you like. So, say that you like chicken, you can combine a new vegetable with the chicken, so at least the flavours will be mixed a bit, and you'll start to introduce that vegetable in a sort of a more transition way with the mixed flavours, rather than just having the vegetable on its own. Which you're not going to do anyway, really, but you understand what I mean. So it might be with chicken, or say, I don't know, rice, mix in some chopped up vegetables, combine those flavours so you're hiding the original flavour of the vegetable with something you already know you like. So another way of changing the taste and the texture of vegetables is the cooking method. So there are so many different ways of cooking vegetables, from boiling to frying to baking. If you've ever had caramelized carrots, you'll know what I mean, to either eating them raw. So there's lots of different ways to prepare them and change the taste and texture there. And then you could add seasonings. So seasoning can change the flavour of a vegetable. So simple things like salt and pepper, to things like curry, to garlic, things like that. And also herbs as well. Lots of different herbs out there. All these things can change the flavour of the vegetable. But also be aware again that lots of different vegetables have different tastes anyway. So things like carrots and sweet corn are more sweet, whereas things like, say, spinach are a bit more bitter. So there's lots of different flavours within vegetables. So even if you don't like bitter flavours, there are some that you can start out with that are sweeter. Like I said, the carrots especially are quite sweet. And then there are things like swaps, and these can be especially good for weight loss. So things like rice and spaghetti, you can change for vegetables. So you've got cauli rice, that's cauliflower made into rice. Or you've got courgette, so that's courgettes, zucchini in America, zucchini, can be made into spaghetti. And these are a lot lower in calories, but because you're making them into the same shapes and the same sort of function in the meal, they often get hidden away, and they've got a similar texture to rice and spaghetti, but you can't really taste the original vegetable taste, because you've got the sauce or the meat or whatever you've got in your meal, so hide that. So swaps can be really good ways to add more veg into your meals as well. So I hope those ideas gave you something to think about. What I'd like you to start doing is just add more veg into your diet. Accept or be open to trying new ones. When you walk around the supermarket, look for something you don't recognise. Buy it, maybe look up on the internet how to prepare it in different ways, and try it. What I'd like you to do is pick your favourite 5, or try and identify, try and discover your favourite 5. 5 vegetables that you love, that you can keep at home in your fridge and you can regularly make meals out of. Just popular ones that come straight to my head are carrots, tomatoes, you've got bell peppers, you've got courgettes, that's zucchinis, and broccoli. Those are 5 vegetables I really like. So those are ones that I keep in my fridge and I often make meals from regularly. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, share and comment as always, and I'll see you in the next one.